Ok, hello mọi người. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ có một cuộc trò chuyện với Quốc.
Chào mọi người, mình trở lại. Hello everyone, I missed you. I'm so sad that I was gone this summer, but I'm so happy to be back. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what we did this summer. I was away and Weeble was still here. But we'll talk a little bit about what we did this summer.
We'll also be talking about getting ready for school because we have college starting in, a week and a half now?
Yeah, September 5th? Yeah.
September 5th, yeah. So we've got classes starting and we're getting ready for that. But first off, what were you up to over the summer?
So this summer was really exciting. I started off my summer in a city called Boston. That's my hometown. And I was working at a company that does finance. And I got to go to lots of meetings. I got to meet with business professionals. And I got to learn the language of business. And so I'm really excited. I'll be studying finance when I go back to school this fall. And that was really good to help me prepare. After that finance job, I had like a high school kid summer because I didn't have any work for a long time. I had like 6 weeks where I was just at home. I was actually in New Hampshire. There's a lake in New Hampshire called Lake Winnipesaukee. And I went up there with my family and some of my friends, and we went boating, and we played volleyball, we played tennis, we played pickleball, we played golf. It was so much fun, and I loved every second of it. And then a couple days ago, I came back, and it's been a blast so far. I went to a wedding. I'm actually going to another wedding tonight. So, yeah, it's awesome. So happy to be back.
Seems like everyone's getting married these days.
Yeah, seriously.
Just like wedding after wedding.
Yeah, all my friends are getting married. It's really sad. Well, happy, but sad for me. What did you do this summer?
This summer, I spent a lot of time traveling and working. So I worked for my dad doing excavation. We did a lot of digging projects where we'd go dig out trenches. We could put in piping, or we were prepping for concrete. So we'd dig out dirt, haul it off to dump it somewhere else, and then lay in gravel so that we could lay concrete on top of it. So we spent a lot of time doing that, and then went on a lot of trips. I went to Hawaii.
Whoa.
That was a fun one.
That's cool.
In the spring. And then, where else did I go? I went camping with my family down in southern Utah. So we went to a lake. It was very fun.
What was the lake called?
Palisades Lake.
Oh, very cool. I've heard of that.
It's a good one. I enjoy it. We go pretty often. It's been like every year for pretty much my whole life that we've been going to that lake.
Wow.
So
probably have a lot of memories there, right?
Plenty of memories, yep. I remember fishing a lot with my cousins. We would go, and whether or not we had like an actual fishing pole or just like a stick with fishing line and a hook on it, or just catching little bluegill. But super fun. We were always out adventuring, catching stuff. I've been working on this YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
We made it to 5,000 subs.
Let's go! We love you guys. You're all great.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, other than that, I've just been getting ready for school in the fall. I'm actually really excited for this semester because I actually get to start my classes, like
Nice.
my program classes. So I get to do all my advertising stuff and learn how to make concepts that will attract people and will be interesting, as opposed to just bad advertising, which there's plenty of in the world.
Yeah, BYU is our university, and it's very famous for this program called the Ad Lab. The Ad Lab it specializes in marketing, and Zui here is going to the Ad Lab, and so we're really proud of him because it's a really tough program to get into, and he's done a lot of hard work to get there.
Well, thank you.
Why is it? Can you tell us why the Ad Lab is so famous?
Well, they work with real clients, so they've been around for a while, and they'll work with actual companies that are trying to get advertising done, and they're known for like really innovative creativity because everyone there is really competitive in a way. Like they're all really brilliant and really creative in their own way. So when you put them all together, they make stuff that's new and exciting and fresh. And people really love that. They enjoy that. There are a lot of awards that they win because their work is so good.
Mm. Can you give us like some of the names of these companies that they've worked with?
Oh, I gotta think.
Anything that they would know?
I know they've done stuff for Nike in the past, and there have been a lot of car brands, but I can't.
Porsche?
There's a good chance. I'm not sure though.
Wow.
I'd have to look. On their website, they have a bunch of different companies that they've worked with and people that they've made ads for.
That's pretty exciting. I'm doing something less exciting for school. I am also really excited because I'm also starting my program. I got into the finance program. It's nothing crazy special, but it's something I worked really hard to get into. A lot of people apply, not a lot of people get in. And I'll start learning some things that will be very applicable to what I'm working in. And hopefully it'll help me get started in my career. I've got a couple friends that are doing it with me, but we're studying finance primarily. And I will be taking a track called the Private Wealth Management track. And so in the finance program, there's like several different ways you can go. You can do investment banking or consulting, private equity, or you can do private wealth management or real estate. I chose private wealth management. So basically what I want to do is help people that have a lot of money continue to make money, and because a lot of times these people will make a lot of money and they don't know what to do with it, and so I kind of help them invest it and help them donate it so that they can make a change in the world. And so I'm really excited that BYU has this program that I can learn all these wonderful tools to help me with my career.
Yeah, that's awesome. Why do you want to do that? Like, what makes you want to do, private wealth management?
Mm-hmm, private wealth management. So what it came down to is I knew I wanted to do finance. I remember I was in a class at BYU called Finance 201 with this Professor Brow. He's one of the best professors I've ever had at BYU. Super high energy, class structure was great, but the actual material was so interesting to me. I would study for hours, and it was exhilarating. It was fun. I would do all these big math problems where I used analytics and a bunch of different formulas from WAC, for example. We called it the WAC attack. We'd just go nuts with these problems. They were so fun. So once I figured out I wanted to do finance, I started looking all around at different finance careers. Investment banking and consulting are like the two most popular ones. The issue with investment banking for me was it was 100 hours. Usually the work hours are 100 hours a week. And then consulting was just really vague. There's not a whole lot of structure to it, and I don't really like that. What I really like about private wealth management is that I get to use my personal skills. I get to interact with people a lot more than, say, in investment banking. Investment banking, you're just typing on a computer the whole day. And I still get to do the investment stuff that investment banking does. So I get to talk to clients about different investments they can make or different charities that they can donate to. And a lot of times that involves going to these really cool events where we'll have like a golf tournament or we'll play tennis with our clients. And that sounds really fun and appealing to me. So that's why I ultimately chose private wealth management.
It's cool. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
All the different things you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's such an important part of finding your career, finding what you want to do with your life. Is finding those things that you love the most and finding a way to be able to help other people with it.
Yeah.
In a way that they'll pay you to do it.
Yeah.
So. Okay, thank you for watching. We're so grateful for everyone that does. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and share with your friends because we want to help as many people learn English as we can. Bye-bye, yeah!